Hello, it's Euan Studios, and this week we're reviewing something which comes in a box. Big surprise there. But it's what's inside of this box, which is important. I've already pre-opened it to make sure all the pieces are there. And you can probably tell what it is by this one piece right here. I think I'm giving you enough hints on what could be in here. Here's another hint, I guess. Let's just get it all out. Oh shit, we're losing all the figures. I'm sorry for swearing there. Why am I apologising for swearing? I hit the camera there. Grab all the pieces out. And that's an empty box. So let's get that out of here. And nothing is in frame. Yep, that definitely is a pile of parts. Let's get all this sorted out. I don't even think I mentioned what we have in the box. This is the Telepods Star Destroyer set. I'll build it up once we've looked at the figures, because we're going to do that first. As you can see right here, we get 5 birds and 5 pigs. Pretty interesting selection as well, since like some of these don't really go for Star Destroyer. Like the only ones of these figures that actually come in contact with Star Destroyers are Luke Skywalker, the Stormtrooper, Emperor Palpatine, and Darth Vader. Everyone else has never even seen a Star Destroyer before. Except Panaka. He hasn't seen a Star Destroyer on screen before, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. On to the figures. Starting with the birds, we have Luke, Jedi Luke. Just get a curtain around of him. The pose he's in is actually a recreation of the Angry Birds Star Wars 1 app icon pose, but he's wearing his Jedi robes instead of his farm boy robes like he is in that app icon. See, he's got his green lightsaber with black robes. I think we've seen all we need to see about this Jedi Luke figure. Let's move on to our next one. Next up we have Padme. You see she has her gun right here, her blaster. Let's turn her around. She's got a bun at the back. And this is based on her episode 2 design, I think. Yeah. Just a pink bird. And there's back to her face. On to our next one. Here's the Jedi youngling. He's the blue bird. You see his robes and his dish hat. Just keep turning him around. There you can see his tail feather. And there's his Padawan braid and hair sticking up there. Yeah. There's the Jedi youngling who Anakin kills. On to our next one. And speaking of Anakin, here he is, but not as the Jedi soon-to-be Sith Lord. Here he is just as his young appearance from episode 1 with his pod racer helmet. So he's got a... Is this his outfit or a scarf? It's orange, so it might be a scarf, but I don't remember him wearing a scarf. And if it is his robes, then they should be tan, not orange. Just keep turning him around. And we're back to his face, where I'll say there's some hair showing. He isn't supposed to have hair. None of his renders show him with hair, so I don't know why they gave him hair. We're going to our next figure. And our final bird is Panaka. Captain Panaka. Turn him around. You see his sideburn right there. He's got a bigger gun than Padme. Let's turn him around. He's a triangle Chuck-like bird, which I don't know why they may call I was gonna say why they may call the black birds Chuck, but no, Mace Windu's round, so they don't make all the black characters triangles. Yeah. I like this figure. Panaka. And he's all out of focus. There he is, back in focus. Starting with the pigs, let's start off with the main man himself, Darth Vader. This is a very nice figure. This is honestly my favourite Angry Birds Star Wars Darth Vader figure of like the 2 that exist. For 3 if you count the one with the lightsaber in the Jenga set. But I like this one because he has the slingshot lightsaber like in the original teaser Remember the first teaser for Angry Birds Star Wars where they show Obi-Wan Kenobi with a lightsaber? And he ignites it and it looks like a regular lightsaber, but he turns it and it's like a slingshot. I'm getting sidetracked. This is a very nice figure. It's definitely one of my favourite telepods. Move on to our next one. And here is the main man's boss, Emperor Palpatine. Now this is one of the most common figures because he came in this set, he came in the Jedi vs Sith set, and he was included in the 2-packs. So I've had like 3 or 4 of these by now. So he's not too interesting because I know all what he's about. But he's still a good figure, I guess. I do like his facial expression more than the other Hasbro figure where he looks kind of scared. This one looks menacing. He looks like he's gonna go, "Execute Order 66, Commander Cody." That's not the exact quote, but you get the idea. Focus. Do it! And here's the henchman of the main man in charge. Here's the stormtroopers. This is quite a nice figure. He's just a stormtrooper with his gun out. I have about 4 of these. They're a nice army builder, and they're nice to have amongst the other stormtroopers who don't have their guns out. Yeah, it's a very nice figure. Nice one to have in mass. He came in a twin pack, so it's easy to amass quite a few of these. Yeah, nice figure. Let's move on to our next. Here's the Droideka, or Destroyer Droid. Now this one looks a little bit strange to me because Destroyers, or the Droidekas, they're known for having legs. Like, they're known for standing up on their legs and going, doo 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 doo! But this one doesn't have legs, he just sort of sits on his ass and just does nothing. You can still go, doo 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 doo! Like a Droideka does, but yeah, kind of wish he had legs, but then again, that might have stopped him from standing on the base. So yeah, there were some sacrifices taken to make sure he can still be a telepod. Yeah, let's move on to our next figure. I've got nothing more to say about him. Nice bronze, I guess. I don't know why I said nice bronze for the Droideka. The bronze isn't accurate at all. They're supposed to be brown. But anyway, we're past the Droideka and we're on to Zam Wesell now. Who's our final figure. She was the only female from the pigs in Angry Birds Star Wars. I think she was the only female. Yeah, I can't think of any others that were female. If there was another female, correct me in the comments, but yeah, I'm pretty sure Zam Wesell was the only female villain. Yep. She's got a nice silver helmet, she's got her bandana on. We'll focus on her, please. There we go, it's focusing on her. There's her purple bandana. She's got brown eyebrows. Yeah, Zam Wesell. That's all the figures covered. Let's move on to the main set. We'll build the main set in a minute, but I want to talk about some of the components of the set. Of course, in every Telepod set you get one of these clear bases so you can use the figures in the game. Which is kind of a hassle to do on modern devices. It's still possible, but like you need the right lighting, and the front-facing camera doesn't really focus on it. It's a whole thing, really. But once you get to work, it's kind of cool. Yeah, just be able to scan your characters into the game and use them in the game. Yeah. We also have this 3-pronged slingshot, so you can launch 3 birds at a time. We just grab 3. Luke Skywalker, the Jedi Youngling, and Anakin Skywalker. As you can see, these birds, they just prong into the bottom here. You pull it back, and then you launch 3 at once. Very cool feature for the biggest set in Telepods line. Of course, this wasn't the only set which had a launching gimmick. There was also the X-Wing and Speeder Bike set, which also had launching gimmicks. We have these L-shaped pieces, which 3 of them come this way, and 3 of them come this way. You see they're a nice dark blue, but Star Destroyers aren't supposed to be dark blue, they're supposed to be grey. Yeah. We also get 2 of these T-shaped pieces, and all the detailing on these. This is a nice amount of detailing. We didn't have to do all this, but they did anyway. And these blocks aren't unique to Telepods. These blocks were used in the other Angry Birds Star Wars sets, like the AT-AT. We get 3 of these like long straight pieces, and we also get 6. Oh wait, we got 4 of the long straight pieces. I got them mixed up with the short straight pieces, of which we get 6 of. There's also 3 of these clear flight stands, so you can have the Star Destroyer flying in the air while you try and take it down. Here's part of the bridge. Like, this is the bit that holds onto the bridge. Speaking of the bridge, here it is. So you can just put it like that, and that's your bridge assembled. Here we have the nose of Star Destroyer. Yeah, this is a separate piece. And like, here would be like a hanger. Like under here would be a hanger for your TIE fighters. We didn't make any like TIE fighters to scale with this. Like, it'd be nice if we made a TIE fighter figure, but all we made was the Jenga set, which is massive. We might review that someday, once we get a hold of one. And our final important piece to look at is the main Star Destroyer base, which is very detailed, if you look at that. We'll call that detailing on here. And look down here. I think this is supposed to be the bit that the Tantive sticks to in episode 4. You see there's a pig nose right here. Very nicely detailed piece. This is stuff that you'd barely ever notice. Is this supposed to be in line with this right here? Yeah, like, look, that's supposed to be in line with that. This isn't how you build it. You're supposed to put blocks on it, of course, because why else would it come with blocks? You see, like, also here, there's more of the hanger. Like TIE fighters would go in here. Why am I talking about a flat piece of plastic that looks like a Star Destroyer? Engines at the back. All your good stuff. Let's build this thing, shall we? And so here's the set built up, and this thing looks amazing. When you look at it, it's bulky, I'll say that. It's very bulky. Star Destroyers aren't supposed to be bulky, and they're also not supposed to be blue. But this just looks so cool. Like, I'd put this on a shelf if I had space for it. But unfortunately I don't. Yeah, this thing, it just looks so cool. This is exactly how, this is like pretty much exactly how it's supposed to look, as depicted by the box, at least. Like, some of the promo images depict it built a little bit different, and you can really build it however you want. I mean, that's the beauty of this system. Like, you can build whatever you want and destroy it with your birds. Yeah. But yeah, I don't think we should destroy these little birds, because, like, what are they gonna do against a Star Destroyer? I think we should show this set the true might of the Jedi. The Empire has been crushed. The rebels win the day. And I have a lot of mess to clean up. Like, there are Star Destroyer parts everywhere. Yeah, that's gonna be into this video. Yeah, bye-bye.